Cleveland lost to the Clippers last night. And a beautiful drive and finish, and that is Winston Garland's son, Darius Garland. Winston Garland, the former Warrior, that's a good sign.
And you think about exposing them in different ways. If you're not in the post, go the hole.
And there's Steph cutting back door. Sexton, and Draymond came to help. He made the shot and the foul.
Because he is not a three-point shooter.
We get a stoppage. We'll talk about Andre Drummond a little bit. As Steph Curry lasers in the three, and Draymond in the passing lane. The push ahead to Wiggins. The kick out to JTA. His three is good. An inside. JTA just didn't let Sexton get the ball. Jetty Osman's a tough cover for Steph, but he forced the miss. Jaron Allen, the easy rebound. For guards, but it's kind of that Damian Lillard McCollum thing. Steph and Monte Ellis. Wiggins will flip it in and drop.
Switch of defense like you saw last game.
So Kalena said it. The mindset to begin this is good. That is a nice little tic-tac-toe pass. Box out. Oubre will handle. Oubre will go 94 feet and put it up and in. Back three. That rebound batted by Okoro. And Garland missing. Third opportunity for Cleveland. And just, you better. Third year out of Alabama. You know who his college coach was?
Yeah,
Avery Johnson.
There you go.
That is exactly the player. Lamar Stevens getting early playing time here.
There you go.
Oubre knocked that away. Jetty Osman will shoot the three and drop it in. That's a four-year player at Penn State, undrafted. Jetty Osman, pretty good defense. Stevens taking it up and in, and look at Cleveland.
Forcing turnovers. That's what we talked about early. Got to take care of it.
Steph through the defense, flipping it up and in. Oh, runs thing. I mean, they're essentially two scoring ones. And Oubre, weak side block. Jetty Osman made 1-3 and now two.
Yeah.
In 2015.
Yeah, they don't shoot a ton of threes, but he's one of the guys. He's 34% from there as Steph Curry. They talked about you couldn't be just as good as white players to play in the NBA. You had to be like ridiculously good, and there was a limit to the number of black people.
But Jackie Moore is not as well known, but he was the first Warrior of color, which is awesome. Draymond on the return feed. JaVale with the shot clock at 7. And he's much longer.
Got better position. He's like, okay, now I can try to take Draymond. That size coming through.
Steph with a step back three. Final minute 17 of this first quarter. Curry and the heat check. Wiggins ran Dotson initially off the line and a reload three. Multiple efforts on defense, but tall guys are missing that three, and there's still time for Cleveland. Catch and shoot. What a block by Wiggins. How would you play these hindsight guards for Cleveland with Sexton and Garland driving the whole time?
I mean, you got to force him to the back.
In Mandarin too, or
I haven't heard him rap, so we're gonna see. I hope it's not in Mandarin.
Oh, beautiful inside out.
Hey,
how about that? That's
he chose to swing it to the next man and then ended up with a dunk.
Yeah, defenders, man, they get caught ball watching. It's surprising how much that happens in this league.
I'll tell you,
he's going to attack and get to the rim.
Wiggins, that's a good find for Wanamaker.
That one.
And there it is. See that? The ball, but you credit Cleveland for just hanging around. Toro, a little show and go, and a nice finish.
See, they're trying to get
so Garland and Sexton, that dangerous backcourt with Jaron Allen up front. And flipping it up and in. I'll tell you what, different teams, and also played in Italy, but his son is solid, and Cleveland apparently. Steph. The pullback, the hesitation, the wing jumper. Shea rebound.
Watch him pull it.
Oubre down the lane, an open Bazemore, corner three, yes sir!
Ball court and in the community, and just try to always be a role model, you know?
Ken Bazemore will put it up and in and draw.
All different types of shimmies as the Warriors are in a zone here. Draymond is flexing. Who's got the best celebration?
D-Lee's is up there. D-Lee's his little surprise one.
Bazemore missed that three.
That's another good look, though, off a ball movement.
Oh, Juan went for the steal. Oh, what a block by Bazemore. Green. You're not going to make a living driving against him as a guard.
Juan Toscano Anderson boxed out Jared Allen by himself.
Oubre three. Sexton kind of face guarding Steph, and Draymond sensed that and set the screen.
I love that so much.
Sometimes, but she's just honest with me. My friends are probably my biggest critics.
There you go. That's perfect. Another back screen.
Led him a little too far. Bazemore and Steph, another three. Got it! Curry's got 20. Warrior run. Cedi Osman floating it up and out. Jared Allen the rebound. Jared Allen the putback.
And Drake
getting everybody ready. 5 to shoot. Draymond down the lane. Curry set the screen. Final 5 seconds. Garland hesitation and that block shot sends out Wiggins. Juan Toscano Anderson, Draymond, and Oubre. And speaking of cutting back door, there's Draymond about it. We'll show you at the next stoppage, but Steve said, "You want me to challenge?" Draymond said yes. And Jared Allen would get the basket.
Side defense was lifted, so no one was able to get in there and box out his man.
Got the fake handoff, and Draymond down the lane. Give up another layup.
That's the thing. You sit there and celebrate for a split second. They run it back.
And Wiggins hits the three. Okay, are becoming phenomenally accurate.
Oh, yeah. He's super accurate. Some of that is just trusting your players, telling you the truth.
There you go. Sexton.
And Draymond was still gapping.
Draymond sets a screen. Steph gets it.
So good. Down here.
Wiggins. And the ricochet through Oubre's hands. And Cedi Osman, I just like the way he runs the floor.
You see how he quick layup that one?
Kelly Oubre, speaking of quick layups, this one over everything. Look at Cedi Osman. This guy
trying to attack that paint.
I want Wiggins to move it back to Draymond. Somehow, how did Steph catch that? How did he even catch it? Draymond, 12 assists. I want him to get 16 tonight. Set a career high.
Well, if you're his teammates, keep back cutting as Sexton knocks down the 3-ball like Steph just did. Keep back cutting. They're not staying disciplined defensively.
And Jared Allen, he was... Cedi Osman, drop in the three. Think of
keeping them in it.
3 of 5 on threes. Draymond, another screen. Oh, Steph still able to side out. It really has resulted in a beautiful Warrior offensive performance. And Garland hitting that jumper in the Indiana high school playoffs for the state title. And Steph Curry, another three. Push ahead Curry, running with friends, trailing JTA. Mulder corner three, got it!
Back and get you an open look. So it's all reciprocated.
Oh, there it is. JTA down the lane. Don't underestimate the baby-faced assassin. Mulder three. Phrase that strength in numbers thing. I wonder if that took off. Curry missing the three. Juan Toscano Anderson on the glass.
Yeah, they're outnumbered
mode, and that's where the Cavs are right now. A game that was tight at the end of one, tight through the first half, and Oubre keeps on running.
Cavs over there.
You know what? Oubre does not get a lot of love at the rim. A lot of contact, a lot of love. And Wade and Stevens, both 4-year college players. You don't have that very often. Dotson a laser in. Sexton from deep. And Wade just snuck in for the rebound. Dotson will never be more open.
Oh,
you're going to get a foul.
See, that's the one where I'm like, throw the basket on him. You got McGee on you on the perimeter. You got that quickness. Use it.
Oh, Pascal with the baby hook.
Different. This month has been rough for them. They played a lot of really good offensive teams. That's why their defense has been some slippers there. Oh my goodness,
Wiggins.
You just got to think about them getting healthy again with Kevin Love to figure out what kind of team this really is. Colin Sexton, 22. He had like 40 points and just scored whenever he wanted to. Minnesota was like in a 2-3. You know how they play box one with Steph? As they find Powell and he's attacking the rim, but he's just so intense. And at his size, you need that kind of heart to be successful.
Oh, nice block by D. Lee.
They collapsed on that one.
Sending Garland away. Wanamaker on the draw and kick. And those are the right type of three. 31 on threes. Hoops for kids getting paid off tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Wanamaker back to Wiggins. That's going to be pretty impressive when you get into it. I love all these comparisons where the last guy to do it was Michael Jordan. As Bazemore at 11, Karl Malone at 10. So it's tied now for the third best. Missed that three, but this last 5 minutes, Steve Kerr does not want to see just all 3-pointers.
Yeah, he'll call another timeout and get into him.
And Sexton, Raymond couldn't quite save it to a teammate, but good D by D. Lee. is actually
work defensively. Defense is kind of a question for him, but the jump shot is not.
Eric Paschall dropping that in. The one thing I was saying in the Brooklyn game, Eric Paschall got rolling a little bit. Nice movement there. That's the kind of three you want to take.
That's
off of threat inside with a properly spaced shooter right in the pocket, and Mulder railed it.
And the bench was up cheering him on.
Indian dot. Santa Cruz Warriors, if you've checked out Jordan Poole, Nico Mannion, Mulder one more time.
Yeah,
lose Marquise. If Juan Toscano-Anderson wasn't able to help Draymond, the Warriors would be in big trouble as Paschall.
Does have to be some purpose to your attack. And you do need to move the ball. You do need to have guys like Juan Toscano step up as they get another little floater in there from Darius Garland.